Hi enjoyers! Today we are going to create our next landscape, which is a snow mountain, and the results you can see right now here. And before we start, I want to say that I'm going to use this landscape master, which I created in the previous video. So if you don't have this one, you can go and check out my previous video in this series, or you can go to my Patreon page, and there you can get access to my project and you can just copy this asset. Let's go to the Gaea, click blank. If you don't know how to work in the Gaea, you can also check my previous video. In the first video I explained how. So let's move on. I'm going to use first of all mountain because this is a snow mountain, and also I want to get some interesting surfaces, so I'm going to use a range. I need a scaled range, something like this, higher height, and also I need to change seed to get something like Wally. So I need one side is mountain and other side is ranged rocks. Currently this is not what I want. Alright, I think this is working. This is our first side and this is second. Also I need to move my mountain. I'm going to check bulky and get this mountain and change seed. Alright, this is it. Now I need to call transform from here, transform, because I need to move my mountain, and therefore I need to connect this and see how it works. My blend method would be not blend, I'm going to use max, and I want to use 100%. Now this is our map. I also need to change transform, so I'm going to right click here and choose pin. Click here, now I can see my map. I can move my mountain as much as I want. Alright, like this. And maybe like this. Alright, I think this is what I want. Then I need to add some additional changes. First of all, I need to call a blur. Let's try out blur, but I need to make this very weak, something like this, just to avoid some very sharp edges on the map. Then I'm calling erosion. Alright, and for erosion I add duration and remove strength. Also rock softness I can keep at 50%. Apply. Let's add a little bit strange. Okay, now what I need to do, I need to call wizard. Alright, wizard is alright, turn normal, density soft, material rock. Okay, and mild erosion here. Bulk normal, seed we can change if we want, and apply. Alright, now we get what we want. So let's go and create our outputs. First one is actually our wizard. Then we need to call slope, because here we have some cliffs for sure. Let's change minimal angle to 60 and max is 75. Okay, and fall off, I don't need fall off. Okay, this is our map. You can see we almost don't have our cliffs, so let's add some more. I'm going to change this to 55, maybe 50. Alright, I think this is enough. And here I can change it to 70. And fall off. Okay, this is enough. Alright, then let's go and create invert. This is our mask for our map for where it is, protrusion. Alright, connect it here, and we can connect this one to here. Alright, I can change power. I'm going to make this something around 15. Okay, this is our maps. We don't have soil here and we don't have growth. We can add some trees or grass if we want, but actually in the snow mountains I don't think we have too much growth. We can manually add it. So let's go to the build. We need to export this to, so mark export. Click here, PNG 16. Yes, wizard, remove via and deposit. Alright, normal build, resolution is 505. You can also choose Unreal resolutions. Proportional, change to raw. Okay, and click here and choose your destination folder. Then click start to build. Alright, now I am in the editor. Let's create our new map. Actually, let's duplicate this grassland and change its name to Snow Mountain and open it. Save. Now we have the same map, as you can see. Alright, we have grass here. Let's go to our master material and let's change it. Here we have landscape grass. Let's add switch parameter. Switch parameter, static switch parameter called enable grass. And on the true is this one. And on the false we can create constant parameter, constant, and connect this one to here. Like this. And apply and save. Now we don't have actually our grass, you can see. There is no grass. Okay. Then this is not what I want. Here we need to create another material instance for this landscape master. Wait a minute, this is Snow Mountain map. Okay, we need to remove first of all our landscape. And let's create landscape of our mountain. My mountain. Here I'll change to 10,000, 8, and import. Alright, this is our map. You can see here, because of blur, we have more smooth edges. If you don't use blur, you will get very sharp edges and they would be unplayable for character. Also, if you find out here some sharp edges that are unplayable and this is a playable area, then you need to use manually sculpt, smooth, and smooth that part. For example, let's find out something that is not correct for us. For example, I don't want to see this sharp edge. I'm going to smooth this part. Don't use smooth too much, but try sometimes to avoid too sharp edges because they would look very bad, I would say, like this. Alright, this is it, and let's go to the selection. We have our landscape. Let's create our material. Click here, create material instance, mi snowy snow mountain. Alright, open this one, save, and now we need our textures, but we don't have them. So let's go to the bridge, surfaces, and here you can find out what you want. Let's go first of all to the snow. We have actually three layers: mountain, snow, and gravel. So let's go to the snow. Let's find out our snow. Maybe this one. It looks very flat. Okay, let's use this windswept. Alright, add. Okay, now go to the bridge. Now we need some gravel. Snow? No, but I can use snow collection. I could save it because snow collection has some gravel. This trampled snow. Let's find out. Snow gravel. Yeah, we have some snow gravel. Let's use this one. Okay. Last one, we need some rocks, some cliffs. So you can see here 3D assets of ice cliffs. This is the best way to create actual cliffs because they are already ready to use and they are completely realistic. If you try to use by your own using material, you will not get the best variation. So yeah, I'm going to use steel cliffs, but not these cliffs. There is no cliff material. Okay, let's go to the surfaces. Cliff and snow. Okay, we have some ice wall. Let's use ice wall. And yeah, we're going to create just these ice walls. But remember that the best approach is 3D model because you can't create used material, real ice walls, ice cliffs. They just don't look that realistic. Alright, now we have our materials. Let's go to the mega scans, surfaces. Now click on MI Snow Mountain, drag and drop here. Open our materials. First of all is just a windswept snow, and let's activate everything. Okay, first of all, fresh windstep. This, and this one. Alright, UV scale we can change it to 0.4. Alright, like this. We can use even less scale because snow has much more potential in tiling that other different material. It is not repetitive, so you can use even bigger scale, but I'm going to use this one. Alright, next one is a gravel. Let's adjust this one. Let's use 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. And where it is a snow gravel. Let's use this one. With ice wall, you need to be careful because UV scale here has a very big role. So if, for example, I'm going to use 1, 1, and 1, and then we will adjust it later. Let's add our created material instance. I'm going to click on landscape, go to all material, MI Snow Mountain, let's put it here. Now this is completely black and this is alright. Let's go to the landscape and create our layers. First layer is a snow, so I'm going to save layer for snow. Next one is layer 2, this one, and layer 3 is this one. Alright, this is our landscape. You can see our snow looks like this one, and it is kinda okay. We need to create for our character, let's create it here. Actually, we need to create path for our character because there is no, if you can see, but let's keep it like this. For example, here I want to change a little bit our landscape. I'm going to use sculpt and tool strangeness. I'm going to lower this so character can walk through this part. Okay, this is alright. Now character, I guess, can move. So I'm going to the selection mode, add basics, players. Oh, we already have player start. Where it is? It is too far. Let's delete this one. Go to here and add here. Add basic player start. Alright, character cannot go anywhere else. Also add some speed for your character. For example, this bed size. Okay, you can go to the third person, or if you have your character to your character, go to the character movement. And here you can change. I already changed for preview. Max walk speed, you can change it to 1500 to 1000, for example, so your character can move faster and you can quicker check out how your map works. So okay, let's check out. Okay, this is our map. Snow looks kinda okay. It is not so beautiful just because you don't have a snow trail when you walk, and also because you don't have footsteps. So snow looks kinda dull because of it. Also, you don't have weather, lightings. We'll adjust at moments. Let's add our layers. I'm going to the landscape, manage, import, and our heat map is active. So let's add our gravel, which is a protrusion. Tutorial map, snow protrusion. Import. Okay. Then I'm going to use our cliff. Let's add our cliff, which is a slope. Import. Alright. Now we can try to find our cliffs, which is this one. You can see, and they looks not that good because they are not world aligned. But if we create this world aligned, then they will be repetitive. And there is only one solution for this I can find, which is a distant blend. So in the nearby you can see world aligned, and for far away you can see these scale textures. But because we can't play around cliffs here, I'm going to leave it like this. So our character will just here, you can't see that the textures too close. So character only can see from far away, and this is alright for us. And this is our map. So let's add some, I would say, juiciness. Because of this is snowy landscape, so our exponential height fog must be adjusted for this type of landscape. So let's go here and change fog density more. You can see now it makes difference. Also you can change fall off. I'm going to use this one. You can have also second fog, but I'm going to use volumetric fog for this one. I need something around this, and extinction scale you can change, but not too much. If you make it too much, it would look too foggy. So let's use something that makes it not so easy to see. You can also adjust view distance and add more fog, for example, something like this. And the last point I want to change is post-processing. Let's go to the post-processing. If you don't have, you can add it. Visual effects, post-process volume. So here I need to add, first of all, extend. Here you can check it. Then you can use exposure. Check this one. I use manual for grassland. You can use here a little bit less exposure because this is not a sunny place at the mountains. Light is very limited, so I'm going to use 9. And also I need to add temperature for our source light, and our sun currently uses temperature of this 6500. I'm going to increase this to 8K, and now you can see this looks much better and this looks much more realistic. Let's try out again, and now we have much more better view. Of course we can add some different objects for this map. We need to add weather, we need to add footsteps, trails to make this more realistic. But for a clear landscape, I think this is it. Unfortunately we can't create here foliage because in the snow there is no such thing. So this is our landscape for now. I hope this was useful for you. If so, please hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and enjoy. See ya!